Well, if you joined us last week on the show, Tanya Unkovich talked with Andrew Urquhart about the 12 steps of AA, focusing in on the first 3 steps. Well, joining me on the show, Tanya continues taking a look at the 12-step process. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. How are you today?
Doing very well. So today we're actually just going to really knuckle in on one particular step, and it's a huge one, right? Step 4. Tell me about it.
Step 4. Let's take a look at a moral inventory, a fearless moral inventory of yourself, your life, how things are now, how things were, what's stopping you from moving forward.
Yeah. So I want to delve into this, but I actually just realised for those who didn't hear last week, let's take a quick look at what steps 1, 2 and 3 are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Admitted that you have a problem, that you're powerless over whatever it is that's going on for you, whether it be alcohol, food, drugs, life itself, that you are powerless.
Yeah.
Step 2, admitted that there is something out there, a power greater than yourself that can help you through this. And step 3, you're willing to let go. Allow God to help you. Allow your higher power to help you solve this problem.
Okay. So, I mean, those are the first steps of a 12-step process.
I can't, he can, so let him.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I've not heard that before.
Yeah,
That is
great.
really helpful. So step 4 is something that you can really delve into, I'm sure, taking a moral inventory, taking a look at some of those things that maybe are quite hard to look at, right?
Yes. And the best way to do it is pen and paper.
Right.
Start writing out all of those things. You know, you and I have talked about kingpins in the past. What are some of those things that are stopping you in life? What are some of those things that are buried deep down that you know are stopping you from feeling joy, stopping you from moving forward, stopping you from feeling fulfilled, stopping you from being present in your life, in your relationship. So for an example, it could be unforgiveness,
Okay.
anger, resentment, bitterness, shame. You know, we feel bad about things that we've done and we bury it and we don't want to face it. But the truth is, if we just look at it, face it, make peace with it, make peace with ourselves, be willing to move forward and let it go, we free ourselves.
So, just to clarify this, it seems like quite a big process. Is it going through your life and going, that conflict that actually led to this relationship breaking down? Is it that sort of thing where you sort of go over just lots of aspects of your life? I mean, it can be really intense, I'm sure.
Well, it can be. And, just chunk it down. If you're feeling overwhelmed at the thought of doing this, just know that you can do a 4th step as often as you like.
Right.
Some people go back and do it every 6 months or something like that. Okay, what is there inside of me? It's about going within. And, I often say if you don't go within, then you go without. So go within. Is there anything that is standing in the way of me feeling peace and calm? Is there resentment? Am I still angry? What am I hiding? What are the secrets that I'm holding inside, believing that if I tell someone those secrets, they're not going to love me anymore? What are those things that are buried deep inside that are keeping me bound in shame?
So when you've written these down, is it a matter of then talking to a support person about these? I mean, how do you do that, or do you keep it to yourself? Like, I don't know how that works.
Well, that's where the other steps come in, 5, 6, and 7. You share it with someone in the program with you, like a sponsor, or you can share it with one of your mentors, and just be ready and willing to open up and talk to someone else about it, share it, knowing that, where 2 or more are gathered, there is God present as well, So start sharing it, being ready to face it, being ready to share it with another human being, being ready to share it with God, and being ready to release it, to let it go, to free yourself, to see the gift in it, because there's a gift in everything that's happened in our lives, right? See the gift in it. Be grateful for it, no matter how painful it was, knowing that once you're ready and willing to let it go, it will go.
Trusting the process.
Yeah.
Because this process has been around for many years and it's helped so many people.
Millions and millions and millions of people. Not only the steps, but the community and this willingness to, once you are, I don't know if I should say the word recovered or not, because we're all recovering every single day, aren't we? But, once you are at a point where you can help another human being, then that's what you do. That's part of the process, is get well yourself. Now share what you have learned and how you have grown with another human being who needs you.
I can hear someone saying right now, hang on, Tanya, this is going to open up a can of worms. Do I really want to go there? Is it just going to cause too much pain for me? Do people get that when they do these steps?
Yes, they do. It's like knowing that there's a can of worms there, but how painful is it for you to keep the can closed? What will it cost you by not looking in and not digging out all of those things? Ultimately, we have a choice. Do you want to stay in a place of suffering, or do you want to set yourself free? And yes, it might be a little bit painful during the process, but know that you have got another human being. You've got God. You've got a support network, if you want to help you through. We're all humans on the same path, aren't we? It's about supporting each other through it, knowing that, we judge ourselves more than we think, and we're scared to open up with other human beings because what will they think of us? Truth is, we're all the same. Let's help each other on this journey together.
Now, you mentioned God.
Yeah.
For many people who perhaps go into a program, they don't necessarily believe in a God, but that is one of the steps, isn't it, is putting this over to God, giving it to God.
Yeah, it is. And, I remember when I was involved more in the program, someone saying to me that, well, when I first came in, I didn't believe in God, but I just believed in that flower. And that flower to me was my higher power, until eventually I formed a relationship with the God of my understanding. So whoever God is for you, hold that for now.
So, by creating this moral inventory, and it is tough, we then perhaps reveal that to another person, but we also give that to God. Is that right?
You bet. You bet. When you are ready and willing to let something go because you know that the pain of holding it is too great, then by golly, you will.
Yeah.
Pray, let it go, and just say, I'm ready to be free. It's about allowing yourself to live, right, without carrying that baggage.
I think there's that whole, I think you've hit it on the nail. Being free of that baggage, surely that has got to be a good thing. Someone listening today may be feeling like, I am in prison for whatever reason with these addictions, with these feelings, with that overwhelm. If people do want to talk through this with you, Tanya, how do people get hold of you?
Well, you can Google me and you'll find me. I'm all over social media. There's a website you can go to. The trick is spelling my name correctly, isn't it?
Exactly. So let's do that right now, Tanya.
It's TanyaUnkovich.com.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks once again.
You are welcome.